everyone, and welcome back to Next Stage Designs with me, Sylvia. In today's video I am going to show you how to crochet these very easy and super cozy slippers. So for today's video I will be using this bonus super chunky yarn or bulky yarn. I used 2.5 bows for a pair of slippers, and the name is Silver Mist, and it's 100 grams, 90 yards or 82 meters. So they recommend a hook size 10, but as I like my slippers nice and tight, I will be using 5.5 millimeters hook for my slippers. You will also need a pair of scissors, yarn needle, stitch marker and a tape measure. First, we are going to start with the magic ring. Hold your yarn and like so, wrap it around your 2 fingers and create a cross. Go under this first one on top of the second one, pull it down and twist your hook and go back under this one here. Go under, yarn over and pull through the loop you had on your hook. And this is your magic ring. Now we are going to place 9 single crochet inside this magic ring. Insert, bring it up, yarn over and pull through. And this is your very first single crochet. Now we are going to place a stitch marker so we know this is our very first stitch. So we have our first single crochet and we need 8 more. So we have altogether 9 single crochet in this round one. So continue placing like so. 9 single crochet inside your magic ring. So I'm going to count it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 1 more to have 9 single crochet. So once again, double check, and you should have 9 single crochet inside your magic ring. Now for round 2 we are going to work 2 single crochet in every stitch around. So round 2 will be our increase round. So we are not going to slip stitch. We are going to take this stitch marker out where was our first stitch, and into that very first stitch work 1 single crochet, replace your stitch marker and 1 more into the same place. So you will have 2 single crochet in every stitch around, and at the end of this round 2 you should have double. So I started with 9 stitches. In this round 2 I will have 18 stitches. So continue work like so, place 2 single crochet in every stitch around. And I am finishing, and I have my last stitch here. And now where is my stitch marker? I will start to count so I know I have correct number of stitches, and in this round 2 I should have 18 stitches. Now I pull the end, so I will close the ring completely like so. And this was our round 2. For round 3 we'll be working single crochet front loop in the next stitch and single crochet back loop in the next stitch. So no more increasing, just working in every stitch all the way around. So where is my stitch marker? I am going to remove it and we are going to work single crochet front loop like so. Replace your stitch marker, find the next stitch and work single crochet back loop, because we have back loops and front loops, as you can see here. So front and back, and we will be alternating. So as we have done single crochet front loop, now we'll be working single crochet back loop. So the next one single crochet front loop, the next one single crochet back loop, and so on all the way around. And once you come to your start, again do not slip stitch, simply just continue. So you will start again single crochet front loop, replace your stitch marker and single crochet back loop, and so on. So every time you finish your round, do not slip stitch, simply just continue alternating single crochet front loop and single crochet back loop all the way around. And remember, every time you come to your stitch marker, do not slip stitch, work into the spiral like so. So once you have a little cup like this, now we are going to try on, and we will try on like this. And if this little cup covers your 4 toes, you will have nice and tight fit. If it covers your 5 toes, you will have loose fit. But the most important is your little cup needs to cover your 4 toes, and then you know you are good to go. So we will be working like so into the spiral for as long as you need for your size until you reach the front of your ankle. And remember, we are working into the spiral, but we are still working front loop single crochet and back loop single crochet. So work as long as you need for your size, as you can see on this picture. And once you reach the front of your ankle, I show you what to do next. So once you have the length you need for your size, I am size 38, and in measurements I have about 7.5 inch, but you work as many rounds as you need to reach the front of your ankle for your size. So in centimeters, I have 9 centimeters long front part of my slipper. Now, where is the stitch marker? You can work single crochet front loop, or you can simply just do single crochet normal, so under the both loops. It's up to you. Replace your stitch marker, and now we are going to work on our heel part. So now we are going to chain 1, and we are going to work all the way back until we have only 5 unworked stitches in the front. So do not count this one here because there is a stitch already. So we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then we will place the stitch marker into the next one here, so we know our last stitch will be right there where is the stitch marker. So we have 5 unworked stitches in the front. So now we chained 1, we will turn our work. You can take your stitch marker out, and where is the chain 1 coming from? There is a space. Into that space you will work single crochet like so. Now you will work single crochet in every stitch across. Replace the stitch marker so it's easier to see where is your first stitch. So we will work single crochet in every stitch all the way across, and where is the stitch marker? There will be our last single crochet. So get the stitch marker out, place your last single crochet like so, chain 1 and turn your work. But before we do so, just make sure you have 5 unworked stitches in the front. Okie dokie. Now we can continue. Always double check. So we chain 1, turn our work, and now we'll be working single crochet there and back until when you put your foot in, your heel won't stick out as you see on this picture here. So we will work single crochet all the way back, and once you reach your first stitch here, I show you what to do next. So we'll be working like so, single crochet across for the length we need. So once we put our foot in, the heel won't be sticking out. So I show you on this one. We will chain 1 and go back again. So now you will be working like so for as many rows as you need for your size. So for me, I have done 7 rows and I am size 5 or 38. So now let's just try on. But before we do so, we are going to measure. So for me, I have about 3 inches. But as I said, you may need more or less. It's up to you, depends on your shoe size. So one more time. Insert your foot and your heel should not be sticking out, as you can see on this picture right here. So once you have as many rows as you need for your size, so for me it was about 7 rows, but you work as many as you need. Once you are happy, we are going to close our heel. So this is my right side, and I am going to fold it like this, as you can see. So one more time, this is my right side here, inside of my slipper, and I am going to turn it like so. So now we can sew the heel right here. So I will find this corner, insert my hook and place the loop from the opposite side on the hook and pull through like so. Chain 1. Now you will find the full stitch on one side and full stitch on the opposite side like so. So you should have 4 loops on your hook and you will work your single crochet like this. So just make sure you have full stitch here and full stitch on the opposite side and work your way down like so, closing your heel with a single crochet like so. So this should be my last one here. Work your single crochet like so, make it nice and tight, chain 1 and fasten off. Don't forget, you need to leave a longer yarn end so you can hide it later on inside this seam right here. Once you turn your slipper, the seam will be inside and it's looking amazing. Now you can stop here and have your slippers just like this, and just add the border around if you like, or you can continue with me as I want these slippers to be a little bit higher. So it's up to you, but I think once you place your border around here, you can have this style as well. But for me, I decided to go a little bit higher. So next, I am going to find the seam right here. I will insert my hook and I will place my yarn and pull it through, make a knot like so. Again, leave it longer so you can hide this tail in later on. Insert and chain 1. Now you will have all these spaces and we will try to work single crochet all the way around in all those spaces. Don't worry about it too much, just try your best and make sure your stitches are not too far apart. So we're just trying to make this edge nice with a single crochet. So once you get here in this corner, as you can see, it can make a bigger gap, so you can go a little bit lower like this and work your single crochet. And now there is no gap at all, and then you will simply continue. Here in the front you have your stitches, proper stitches, so you will just place single crochet in every stitch. And now we are getting to the other side, and again you may have this large space here, but if you don't mind, you can work your single crochet like this, but I want to have it exactly as I did on the other side, so I will work my single crochet a little bit lower as I did on the other side. So I will just place it here or here, just make sure there is no big gap, and then I will simply continue again placing single crochet in every space you see to make it look nice like so. So I am finishing here and I have stitch here, and then I will simply just work the slip stitch into this very first stitch. So now we are ready to work on our cuff. Now for our cuff you can go as high as you like, it's up to you, because then we are going to fold it. So for me, I decided to go with 10 stitches, and then I will add one more chain for my turning chain. So it's up to you how high you want your cuff to go, and then you will simply just add one more chain, and that one more chain will be your turning chain. So for me, I have 10, but I chain 11. And now I will work single crochet into the second chain from the hook all the way down like so, and I will have from now on only 10 stitches, as I chain 11, but the one more extra chain was my turning chain. So I will work single crochet all the way down like this and count your stitches. So from now on I will always have 10. So this is my last one here, and I have 10 stitches. Always double check. Now you will work slip stitch into the next stitch like so, and one more slip stitch into the next stitch like so. Now you will turn your work like this. You will skip one slip stitch and the second one, and you will work single crochet back loop only into the next stitch like so, and you should count 10 stitches again. So this is my first one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one you will always work under the full stitch. So full stitch we already know is front loop and back loop, and this way it will be much stronger. So work your last single crochet like so and count again 10 stitches. Chain 1 and turn your work like so. Do not count chain 1. Work into the next stitch, single crochet, back loop only all the way down, and remember we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, the 10th one, is always hiding, so make sure you have it as well. So the last one is here, and again I should have 10 stitches. Now we are going to slip stitch twice again, but remember, into the next one and into the next one, as this one here is the part of this chain, so we do not work into that one. So find next one and slip stitch like so, and find the next stitch and slip stitch again. We will always slip stitch like so twice. Turn your work, and now we will skip those 2 slip stitches, as you can see here. So that's your 1 slip stitch here and 1 slip stitch here. So find the next stitch and work your single crochet back loop only again. So that's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one under the full stitch like so, the 10th one. So again, chain 1 and turn your work, and that's how we are going to work all the way around. And remember, chain 1 you skipping, and you will work your 10 stitches all the way down, single crochet back loop only. Don't forget to count, it's very important, as it is very easy to miss on the stitches. So all the way down, and remember the last one, the 10th one, is always hiding, so make sure you will find it. And I have 10 stitches again. So be working like so. Do not work into this space here. Remember, it's the part of this chain. We will slip stitch here and we will slip stitch here like so. So slip stitch once and slip stitch again, and turn your work. Skip these 2 slip stitches and work your single crochet back loop only all the way up. Once you get to your last stitch, you already know we are going to work under the full stitch, our last single crochet like this. Chain 1 and turn your work. So you will finish all the way around. Once you are done with your cuff, I show you what to do next once you come here. So I am finishing, and I went all the way around, and my cuff is looking amazing. I really love to work with this chunky yarn, and as you can see, I have no more space, so I will just slip stitch once and second time, and I will work one more time my way up. So I will skip these 2 slip stitches, work single crochet back loop only all the way up again, and once I get to my last stitch, I will work my single crochet under the full stitch, like so, and chain 1. Now if I would go all the way down, I would have no place to slip stitch twice at the bottom right here, so this will be enough for me. So I will finish my cuff right here. As you can see, there is no more place where to slip stitch twice. So I will finish here, and now we are going to sew this part. To do so, we are going to insert the hook in that corner on the opposite side, place the loop from this side here, and chain 1 like so. And now we are going to do exactly the same what we did on our heel. So we will have stitch here and stitch on the opposite side like so. And try to make sure you have stitch on one side, and on the other side you will have only loop, as that is the bottom part of our starting chain. So just make sure your stitches or single crochet are not too far apart, so we won't have big gaps. So just try to place your single crochet as good as possible, like so, all the way down. And I will squeeze my last one here like so, and I'm going to chain 1 now and fasten off. Leave the long yarn end so you can hide it later on, and also don't forget to hide it inside this seam, your end. And this is it. We are done with our beautiful slipper. Of course, don't forget to hide your ends in the seams. So we have one here. We will hide it with the yarn needle all the way around here, so it will be inside your slipper. And then you have one in the cuff, so you will hide it in the seam later on. And when you fold it like so, this is in the way, we will hide it later on. Our slipper is done, and I think these slippers are super warm and very cozy. Crochet slippers can be very slippery on the wooden floors, so I have done a special video for my slippers to add non-slippery treatments with few options, and I will leave the link in the description box below and also at the end of this video, so you can check that video. And please don't forget to add any non-slippery treatment, so you will be safe in your crochet slippers. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Don't forget to like it, share it, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel Unique Stitch Designs for more ideas from me, Sylvia. And please don't forget to find me on social medias. I am on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram and TikTok. Thank you very much for watching.